Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. Chad here at goldpay.us. Just want to go over a way you can test gold items without actually using the acid test. A lot of people would scratch their items on a scratch pad and use acid to determine the carat. In this case, this coin, we don't want to do anything with it to deface it. So there's a way that you can do that without touching it. So basically here we have what's called a specific gravity test, which will allow you to weigh your metal and then drop it into water, and then it reweighs it submerged in water. And each metal has a specific gravity, so it can tell us what the gold purity is without damaging the item. This thing's worth about $12.50. You know, I can maybe get $1,300 for it right now, so you don't want to damage this thing. So let's get started here. Basically, there's this window here, and that protects the airflow because it's a really sensitive scale. So I'm going to open up the window, throw the item down, close the window, and wait for it to stop moving the decimal points. And that little dot there basically says that we can start, and it's ready. So now I just hit enter, and you'll see that it'll hold that weight. Then we reopen this, then open up the door and submerge this thing in water. Kind of want to get rid of any air bubbles because that will affect the outcome. Any little bit of air bubbles will screw up this test. So now we wait for the decimal to kind of stop moving. And I'll just talk a little bit about this machine. It is about a little over $2,000. I think maybe you can get it for $1,800. So it's a very expensive piece of equipment, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like these for testing gold coins especially. And it can test pretty accurately almost anything, and you know, anything that's plated, it'll tell you if it's plated or whatever. So that's about it with this. So I'm going to hit enter now, and then it's going to calculate the amount of gold that's inside here. So it says 90.8% 22 karat. So that's obviously a real solid gold. So that's what we use this machine for. I'll also show a very easy, simple, very cheap way to do this as well for about $10. So it's a little cheaper than the $2,000. Thanks for your time.